Guys, Unchained here, and I'm coming on today to do a video about somebody who is in their divine feminine energy. You could be a male or a female, that doesn't matter so much. And you are encountering problems in your communication with a person who has highly narcissistic traits, is extremely defensive and overprotective of his or her ego. You are a person who is highly dedicated to justice and truth, and you can usually see through any deception, trickery, or scheming. Although you have been through a lot in life, it doesn't really show in the way you carry yourself because your authentic self has persevered through it all. And you also have strong ethical beliefs, and you believe in personal honor and integrity, and this really sets you apart from other people you usually come in contact with. What helps you in our communication style is your use of creativity because you somehow maintain an open channel to the divine forces in the universe. And I get the sense that you are a creative person in general. You will also operate from an energy of deliberation. And what I mean by that is usually you have well thought out plans before you communicate them to others, and you seem to be really self sufficient, although this might be the result of a recent transformation you have been through. The person you're dealing with would rather have you addicted to their opinion of the way you move in life. And I don't think they support your free spirited and adventurous side very much. This is a very possessive person, but they would probably never admit it. Their fragile ego would rather probably keep you in that energy where you used to keep the peace at a very high personal cost, dropping whatever plans you communicate, if they have an issue with it, and perhaps even offering them an apology. And all this is just to keep the peace. Now you no longer do that, and they try to create an emotional storm for you, and that destabilizes you a lot. We're going to go ahead with pulling some cards here and see if we can give you any insight into your situation, see if we can give you maybe any advice of how to deal with this person. Obviously, it would be a lot better if you just probably drop them right out of your energy, just cut them out. But unfortunately, it's not always a possibility. So sometimes we have to deal with people we do not want to deal with, and we have to communicate with them. So we're going to ask the universe here to give us some tips, maybe to see which way you can go about communicating with them. I'm going to use this deck here, and we're going to see if it has anything to give us. Whoop, that was quick. Journey, yes. So this for you is a journey. I can tell you already have been through a transformation, and I feel like this journey for you is a journey of learning how to communicate, even kind of like in the face of adversity, kind of thing, right? So when you make your plans and you communicate them to others, if they are not okay with it, then they still have to kind of let you do what you do. You are the architect of your own reality, and people are no longer allowed to control your life for you, no matter how much they want it, right? You're your own independent person. Yeah, and the temple path over here tells me this is a journey of healing, and I know for a fact it has to do with communication. So let's see what's for you on this beautiful journey you're going to be embarking on. Seasons of the Witch, honoring cycles. So this tells me that this is a good period for you to perhaps either end the cycle or just start a different season in life. I feel like you have come into your power more than before, and you are just moving through life differently now. It's like you have seen something that before you didn't see. You have seen something about yourself that gives you a lot of power. People might not like it, but you do have that power now. You are in control of your life, and you need to communicate that to others. Uh, Here, the invitation, say yes. This tells me that the universe is willing to work with you on this journey, and all you have to do is pretty much accept the invitation they are giving you, and you will. I feel like you will see things you've never seen before. You will have more fun than you did before, and you will feel a lot more free and free spirited than before. We're gonna keep this deck over here. And I feel like this deck here probably has something important for us to tell. Universal oneness, number 21. We are all in this together. Consciousness is flowing without separation. We act as one. So, this pretty much comes back around to what we said before, to the fact that the universe is willing to work with you and wants to help you on this journey. You are on the right journey, and you have changed a lot of things already about yourself, and this is something else the universe is willing to work with you on. So that is the right path. Universe does not work with us unless we are on the right path. Light codes, energetic frequencies are flowing to your system and activating what it must at this time. So that pretty much tells me that you already know in your subconscious how to deal with these people in your communication style. And it's just a matter of this light codes, as they call them, to be activated. And it's going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, let's see in here. This is the Inner Child Oracle deck. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So if there are any feelings that you have about communicating with people, so for example, some people, man, they can really push your buttons. I have people like that in my life too, and no matter how much I'm trying to stay calm in my communication with them, how I'm trying to stay open, and how much I'm trying to like let them know in a nice way that I will do what I will do and they cannot change it, they still try to anger you. They know how to push your buttons, and it is very, very uncomfortable. And I feel with this let it come forth, the universe is basically asking you to give yourself permission to feel the feelings, but do not hang on. Don't hang on to the bad feelings that people will bring up um, in you in when you communicate with them. Just let the feelings go through you and do not hang on to them. Every feeling basically tells us a lot about ourselves, and we can learn from it, but we do not need to be dwelling in any negative feelings. On the bottom of the deck here, you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support at this time. If you are a religious person, this would be a time to pray, right? When you have this like negative feelings being brought up inside you, or you can even like talk to a friend. If you believe in the universe, then you can just pretty much set intentions into the universe. Say you are willing to receive help, that this overwhelms you and you don't know what to do about it, and that intention will come back and you will get the help you need. Okay, we're gonna pull one more oracle card and then we're gonna go a little bit into the tarot. I love this deck. It's very, very witchy. It's got really beautiful artwork as well. Buds, new beginnings, and expansion. Okay, so this is the journey. These three cards are basically all saying the same thing. So there's an emphasis here on starting off this new journey of being able to communicate and keeping your cool when you communicate. I think the idea here is pretty much to tell people what you have decided and not so much ask them for permission. When you open that door and you talk to people and you say it, in such a way that they misconstrue it as you asking for permission, that's what opens the door to a lot of negativity to come our way. I feel like it's much better, and I feel like you're already kind of like doing this, or if you're not, you are being encouraged to make your plans by yourself. Come from a place of authenticity. Make sure what you want really aligns with you, and do not make plans for things that society wants for you, or your family wants for you, or any outside forces want for you. Make the plans that you want to accomplish. That is the best way, you guys. That is the absolute like best way to be aligned with the universe. You align with yourself. The universe is inside you. Um, yeah, that saying as above, so below, I feel like that very much represents this idea that the universe is inside you. And when you align with yourself, you align with the universe at the same time. And then we get um, so much help from reality when we're in that alignment. It's just a beautiful energy to be in. Rain, cleansing, purification, and hydration. So this is basically confirming that the universe is willing to work with you, and you are meant to go in this direction. What deck should we do here? Here, let's do this runic tarot. I love this deck. It's got such beautiful artwork, and I mean, it's about Norse mythology. How can you say no to that, right? Let's see if they can tell us a little bit about the journey here. See if we can connect any dots, and see if we can help you in any way. Celebration. And this is also a card, like whenever I see this Three of Cups, Three of Horns, as they call it in this deck, I feel like there's a spirit of celebration, of working with others, of choosing the people that choose you, right? So it's not so much about cutting people out of your life as much as there's an emphasis on working with the people that align with you, so you can have that spirit of celebration, so you can share with your plans with them, and they encourage you, they give you their honest opinion, not because they want to control you, not because they want something from you, but because they see that it aligns, right? They encourage you in the most positive way. That is such a beautiful community to be in, and I think that's what they call this, your soul tribe, is people who encourage you to be on your own path, and to align with yourself, and to do the things you really love, because you know what, all the answers come back to love. If it's not, if there's only two energies in the universe, love and fear. So unless you operate from a place of love, you operate from a place of fear, and that's what keeps us in that really low dimension, because it's a very low vibration. But when you do the things you love, you naturally just, your life always changes for the best. And sometimes it's hard for ourselves to make these decisions, but it's really the best thing you can do for yourself. Just do the things you like, align with yourself, and do not deny yourself something that you really want, something that you really love. Don't be afraid, just go for it. If you fail, you fail. Okay, this Five of Swords here, this talks about defeat, about people trying to kind of like stop your plans, and stop you from going in the direction you really want to go in. And because it comes up with this journey card here, and the celebration here, it tells me that, you know, as much as there are people that are willing to work with you and to support you, also there are people who are trying to pretty much steal this new beginning from you, right? There are people that want to stop you from becoming this new person that has a good style of communication, that has, you know, soft but firm style of communication, and a person that is looking for encouragement more than they are looking for somebody to put them down, right? Is when you're looking for, you know, validation, and people to agree with your plans, that's basically validation. And when you're in a low vibration, you need validation, right? And I feel like this people, or this person you're having a hard time communicating with, would rather keep you in that very low vibration when you constantly need their validation, because they are the ones that are in control in that case, right? So they pretty much have you. And I really get the feeling that this person is very much into control. They would rather have you addicted to their opinion, right? That is validation right there. And I feel like you have transformed, you have gone past that. And yeah, your communication is changing as well, and they do not like that very much. At the bottom of the deck here, we have Temperance. This is my card that I associated with angels, like just kind of protective energies, higher energies in the universe that are aligning with you, and or you're aligning with them, and they are willing to help you, right? It's almost like there's a protector angel watching over you, if you believe in that kind of thing. So this tells me right here with Temperance at the bottom of the deck and the Five of Swords, the card that came out, that tells me that yes, you have people who would rather stop you, energies that go against you, but then you also have higher energies that are with you, right? So that balances out. Let's pull a card about this honoring cycles card as well. Eight of Swords. So this is the card for either a spiritual prison or a prison you pretty much put yourself into. But either way, is like it's a when you get the Eight of Swords, it's an energy where you feel like you cannot do very much. Your options are very very limited, and you feel pretty much like the whole world is against you. I'm going to pull another card because since this is a cycle over here, I feel like this is the past cycle. This is the energy you used to be in, and especially because it's swords, we know that swords, it's communication. So you used to allow people to pull you down when you communicated with them, and I feel like that's about to change here. Let's get another card and see if we can figure out what the new cycle is about. What is this new cycle about? Card for the new cycle for the Divine Feminine. Ace of Cups. Look at that. So if the old cycle is this prison you used to allow yourself to be put in, the new cycle has to do with people understanding you. This is spiritual truth, right? This is understanding and kindness, the Ace of Cups. So we're moving away from this highly negative energy, and we are moving towards this energy where every communication you have has the potential to bring love into your life, to bring understanding, to bring support into your life, right? When you get the Ace of Cups, there's a huge opportunity for your feelings being developed in a very positive direction, right? This is something that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel loved, right? So we're moving away from dealing with the people that make us feel imprisoned to moving towards moving to dealing with the people who support us and who bring us understanding and bring value to their communication. I love that. That is just wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can get an advice for this cycle going on here. Seven of Wands. This is protection. This is protection from your spirit tribe, your ancestors, your spirit team, pretty much anybody, anything you believe in. You can apply this to, and in philosophy. We need an advice for this new cycle. King of Wands. So this tells you the King of Wands, it's a card that puts a lot of emphasis on confidence, right? And believing in your road, believing that you in your destination. This is constant passion, essentially, right? So it doesn't go up and down. It's a passion that it's maintained throughout. This is a person who has been building themselves to this stage, right? So it's a person that understands why they love the things they love. It's a person that understands, in our case, why they have that style of communication that they have. Is it, yeah, and it's also like very protective in a way. A lot of people think that the King of Wands is maybe reckless here for a good time, not for a long time type of energy. But I believe in this case, it just shows you being in this energy of maintaining your passion, maintaining what you are creating. And this comes back to creativity as well, because I know you are a very creative person and you can explain things in a very creative way. You deliberate your plans, sure, like, you know, you plan the way you're going to do things, but like at the same time, I feel like when you're talking with somebody, words just come out, right? Like the way you explain things, it just has people like mesmerized by the way you talk. I don't know, I feel like you've always had that gift, but I feel like especially lately this is being developed so much in your reality. So the advice here, because we asked for the advice, is to maintain that passion, maintain that road you're on. You are going in the right direction, and you got a lot of strength and power behind you. Yeah, this is pretty much staying power when it comes to passion. It's just wonderful. I want to get a card here about this universal oneness here, because I know that this is the universe telling you that they are supporting you and they want to work with you on this journey. I just want to get a card here for this universal oneness here. And let's go with this deck. Sorry, guys, I had to pause the video. Of course, my doorbell rang just as I was recording, as it always does. Okay, so the universe is working with you. So let's see if there's anything the universe wants to tell you to encourage you on this path of open and fair and powerful communication. Whoa, that flew. And the card that I got is number 2, Sage, harmony, acceptance, and patience. So I feel the universe is asking you in this case to maintain that energy of harmony, which is a very high vibration, and acceptance as well. So what this really brings my thoughts to is the fact that we need to accept that not everybody will be a good communicator, right? Some people just absolutely refuse to get into a higher vibration, to live from a place of love and understanding. And we need to have patience with these people. Have patience, but do not let them suck you dry of your energy, is what I'm trying to say. So, sometimes it's okay to cut people out. Most of the time is okay to cut people out. It's actually advisable, but when you cannot, just have patience with them and have patience with yourself, right? Like if you get angry, if you feel unhappy with the way they communicate or the way they receive your communication, just have some patience with yourself. Again, it comes back to that concept of letting the feelings go through you as opposed to hanging on to them. And I think that should teach you a lot, and that should give you a lot of confidence. On the bottom of the deck, we have surrender, letting go, trust, and expansion. And it basically really connects with this previous card that we had, the Sage card. And it just pretty much like tells us to let go of the things we cannot change. Focus on the things that you can change. Focus on the things that you can control. But we can never control how another person will respond to us. All we can do is offer our best understanding, offer our communication in a sense of like peace and harmony. Say what we have to say, and hopefully they receive it the right way. If they don't, doesn't mean we have to change our plans, doesn't mean we have to change our beliefs in any way, shape, or form to accommodate them. We just have to understand that some people are just the way they are, and we cannot do much about that. And I want to see a confirmation here about this, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. I feel like there's some important information here. And you know what? I feel like this person you're trying to talk to really brings up some messed up feelings in you. And I want to see if this deck over here will tell us anything so we can understand the whole situation better. influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. So this is with this card here, we said that we need to accept these feelings that we're feeling when people communicate with us in a certain way that we do not like or we're not comfortable with. And I feel like that applies to anybody that you're attached to, or anybody that kind of comes from the outside and tries to tell you how you should do things, and anybody that I feel like sometimes when you talk to somebody, you can see how much they're influenced by lower vibration attachments, or somebody that is external to the relationship. This doesn't have to be romantic, right? Or it's just sometimes people are ingrained in a certain culture, in a certain way of life. And when you try to explain yourself, you try to communicate from a place of like a higher vibration of peace and truth, they just do not take it very good, right? And because you are a person that's very much into justice and truth, I feel that that hurts you quite a bit because it truly is unfair. But again, let's just feel those feelings, let them go through us, learn what we can learn from them, and pretty much move on. Sometimes that's all we can do. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have releasing. Again, releasing, let it go, move on, walking away. So this seems to be of very high importance in this reading here. Do not get attached to people's responses. There's not much you can do to control how people will respond. All you can do is control how you will express yourself, how you will make yourself understood. If they do not cooperate, then it's okay to cut people out. Just let it go, just moving on and walking away. We're gonna get one last advice here. Let's see what deck we should use. Let's do this beautiful Time Traveler Oracle. Sorry guys, you can probably hear my husky in the background. It's her walking time and she is insisting that we go now. Okay, universe, one last advice that can help us in this journey of powerful communication, strength. So this card right here, when I get strength, it is a very good card, but this tells me one thing. When you need strength is because something goes against you, right? So we are not being strong when we relax, right? We're being strong when we're taking part in a fight, or where something goes against us, against our will, right? But whichever the case, you are being called to rely on your strength, because I know you have a lot of strength. I did a preliminary reading before this one, and I saw the kind of person you are. You are very strong. You are able to transform, and you are a person that is like really standing in her power, right? Or his power. If you're a male or a female, doesn't really matter. But you are a strong person, and you have a very strong moral system, right? Your moral compass is like right on point. So you're being asked now to use your strength, and do not let stuff get to you. Do not let people get to you. You tell them what you have to tell them, and then you move on and make your own decisions like you have been doing so far, from a place of authenticity, love, and peace. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you're going to have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.